Oh, come on. Dude, do you remember your first beeper?
I do.
I remember driving around 16 years old. I'd get a text message from a buddy, and I'd have to find the nearest payphone with
Horrible.
a quarter to call him back.
Awful. Absolutely awful.
What kind of phone did you have there, though?
Flip phone. And you know the thing about the flip phone that is the same with the beeper? I don't get a lot of calls or texts.
Well, I'd imagine you were probably king of playing the game Snake.
Yes.
Yeah?
And in later years, Tetris.
You're not playing Tetris on that bad boy.
No, you're not. Absolutely. You know, and that's the thing is like graduating into the insurance business and using devices like this was absolutely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if a client had to beep you on your way to the appointment to let you know they were going to no-show you?
How many policies would you sell? You wouldn't sell anything.
Eventually, I would quit taking my beeper any place because it would just be bad news.
Just bad news. Those are the only beeps you're getting. Can't make it. Missing the appointment.
I remember how you used to text your buddies or beep your buddies certain phone numbers, and it would spell things when you turned the beeper upside down.
Absolutely. It's funny because it's just, you know, how hard this business was and how hard, you know, communicating was before now.
Yeah.
You know, and just all the things that have changed in technology and the way that we reach out to people, the way we engage with people, and, you know, really the way that we conduct business. You know?
Sure. My first cell phone, I remember being portable, was one that my dad had for work, and it was a bag phone. It literally was the size of a briefcase. And we had a failure to communicate properly, and he didn't let me know that it was $2 a minute. And so I took it out for my first Friday night and spent about 3 hours
Wow.
on the cell phone. And then the next month when we got the bill, I learned that Christmas had been canceled.
Oh, man. Those big phones with the long antennas on them.
Oh, yeah. Zach Morris style. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Todd Talks, where we always feature a special guest, but unfortunately today, this guy stopped by. So, Shawn is the business owner of Switchboard, adding tremendous value to all the agents, simplifying the way that we communicate with our clients in a fantastic way. So, thank you for... name again?
Shawn Lyons.
Shawn, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Todd. I appreciate you, buddy.
Here on Todd Talks, we always like to start with the game. And so since we're talking about communication today, I thought we would take an old school T9 text phone system and see which one of us can get out the first message that we would typically send to a potential agent that we're looking to recruit.
Let's
All
get
right?
it.
And you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, ready and go.
Oh, this is
I
cool.
am breezing through this, dude. This is like riding a bike, which you probably never learned how to do, by the way.
What is this? This is unfair. Oh, there you go. I got
I
you.
figure a lot of your life you've claimed it's unfair.
Oh my God, I just deleted everything. I think this is the last time I'm coming back to Todd Talks, I swear to God.
Well, you can't go into overtime.
I was typing Todd Sucks.
I am the champion with Hi, this is Todd.
I don't even know how you got it to do that.
All right, Shawn, now we're ready for round two.
Great.
We're going to use a more modern system here. But would you like to compete using a standard
Sure.
system today?
Yes, fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Oh, I am dominating. I'm almost done. Are you done?
I'm already done. I'm just typing out insults about you.
Hey, did you see that front door on fire?
What's that?
Huh?
Huh?
Barbecue. Isn't that what Texans like?
I love barbecue.
I know there's some over there.
You don't get a body like this without being very familiar with barbecue.
Done.
This is bullcrap.
We can let you nominate a game if you'd like to find something you can win.
Feats of strength? I don't know.
That hurts. That actually hurts.
I'll tell you a game that I definitely will win and consistently win. It's
Yeah.
a technology game. Why don't you check your cell phone?
Yeah. Oh, that is impressive. Hello, Todd Spivey. Following up on your request for information about a career-changing opportunity. Well done. How
Yes,
did
sir.
you do that?
Switchboard. Switchboard has automated campaigns that go out to our leads if we choose to use them.
Yeah.
Gives me the ability to sit on shows like this and be insulted, like Todd Talks, and at the same time still be able to do my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of the great things about Switchboard is that, you're not chained to your desk. You have the ability, Switchboard has automations within it. And one of the great things about the automations is that it takes the information from that individual and it propagates into the message that you're using. So like, for instance, that said, Todd Spivey. Well, that's one of the great things about Switchboard is that it takes that personal information of the person that you're trying to speak with and it inserts it directly into the message.
Yeah. Like you were saying earlier about how many times do you answer a phone call from a phone number you don't know? Probably never. I can tell you that I also don't respond to text messages when I can detect that it's not a live human or somebody that is making a personal message. So that nice little touch there at the end.
Absolutely. I don't respond to your text messages.
Well, that's because I don't even know your phone number.
Well,
I'd need that to text you first.
absolutely. Back to Switchboard. So one of the things that is so great about Switchboard, again, is my ability to go out and live my life and have the freedom to coach basketball games,
Yeah.
to spend time with my kids and not have to be chained to my desk because the automations and Switchboard as a vehicle is consistently keeping me engaged with clients, keeping me in front of individuals that need my help, families that need to be protected. Switchboard is one of the, if not the best tool that I've ever seen in the insurance business to consistently keep me in communication with my leads.
And so we talk about the adoption of technology and going from a rotary phone to where we are today. Somebody like myself that was pretty overwhelmed the first time I picked up a smartphone, and I wanted to go back to the flip phone and stick with what I knew. So for those people that maybe don't typically adopt new technologies as fast as others, is this something that's going to be complicated to pick up and understand? Or
And that's the thing, Todd, is that when you very first got your new cell phone, was it just easy breezy? It
No.
wasn't. You had to learn it a little bit. And the fact is that's what I'm here for. That's what the Switchboard team is here for, is to get you familiar, get individuals that are coming on into this great company, get them familiar with utilizing the vehicle, get them familiar with the way that Switchboard works. Not only do we have our deep dive training calls, you know how much I train. I spend half my life training. And the reason I do that is because it's my passion to help agents and put agents in a position to be successful.
yeah, I'm pretty rough on you, but I will say that you have a natural talent for training individuals, especially in a live setting.
I'm also really strong too, Todd.
Yeah, well, it's debatable to say the least. I know just last week you trained over 500 agents on the
I did.
Switchboard platform.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So like anything, it takes a little time and it takes some coaching and training, which is all provided here at Symmetry. But otherwise, the technology seems to be pretty easy for people to adapt as long as you're willing to put a little bit of time and
100%.
trial and error to it.
And that's the thing is with any new things, consistency breeds familiarity. When you get into this vehicle and you really, just like you said, when you look at Switchboard, for those that are technology challenged, like me, when you very first look at Switchboard, you're like, sometimes it can be overwhelming. But the fact is that you're really only using three things in Switchboard. You're using the CRM, you're using the chats, and you're using the dialer. And the fact is that Switchboard not only is a trimodal communication device, it's also a phenomenal administrator and CRM of leads. It gives you the ability to focus your energies on those people that are going to engage with you and ultimately get on the phone with you and ultimately purchase policies.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of those deep dive sales training calls that you lead, which you do a phenomenal job with, by the way, tell us a little bit more what you can expect on those calls and what are we going to learn?
Well, Switchboard itself is a constantly evolving vehicle. And what I mean by that is that we learn every day. We QA all of our messaging before it goes out. We look at the top producers in our company and we emulate some of their approaches within Switchboard.
Yeah.
And that's what we really focus on deep dive, is not only, utilizing Switchboard, but also concepts that are going to get individuals further down the road into an appointment. I'm very, very lucky to work with Jason Ditson, because he's a great sales trainer. He's a great guy. He doesn't insult me.
Right.
Well, he doesn't insult me as much as you do.
To your face.
To my face. Deep dive is a lot of fun. It's Ditson, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to plug in and see three grown men insult each other like children, Deep Dive's the place to do that.
We do mix it up and have a lot of fun.
We do.
We accomplish a lot, learn a lot. One of my favorite things about your trainings are the agents always walk away with nuggets they can actually apply to their business, to be better at their craft that day. And we do have fun. We do mix it up, and despite how this episode is gone, we do work really well and have a lot of fun together.
A lot of fun.
Protecting lives is a serious business, but
Yes, sir.
we're allowed to laugh and have some fun too.
Why can't you have fun doing it, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for that deep dive sales call, if you'd like more information, check out the description below. And if you're not an agent with us currently and would like more information on how you can join, you can find that information below as well. Man, I really want to thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Typically, we have a lot of really good special guests that stop by, and unfortunately, we had some last-minute cancellations, and you're the only person I could find. So,
I was available.
we really appreciate you being here. We appreciate you all tuning in to Todd Talks. I'm going to send you with a parting gift with a brand new rotary phone. I hope you can make good use of that.
I get to take that?
All three of your friends. But in all seriousness, we really grateful for you, the adoption of Switchboard, the way that agents are engaging with clients, the metrics that we measure, and the way in which we protect families is at an all-time high. A lot of that success is owed to you and your team, and really do appreciate all the hard work you do, Charles.
Shawn Lyons.
Oh. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As always, be sure and hit subscribe or like below, and tune in for future episodes. Take care, everybody.
That's good.
Wait, do it one more time. I'm gonna do like a glance, like.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Todd Talks. Be sure and give us a like and subscribe. Check out the links below, and we look forward to seeing you on future episodes. Are we done here? Am I done? I'm done.